Hello, today we're going to play The Long Drive, which is a new game. It's a game where you have to go around, collect fuel and food, and make sure your engine doesn't go and destroy itself. That's the plan. Hello, today we're going to be playing a new game called The Long Drive. It's where you have to drive around trying to find fuel and food and whatnot and making sure your engine doesn't go. And quite frankly, to be honest, if all else fails, you just end up pissing in the engine. So, this is my bus. You don't always have a bus, you could have a car, or anything. For example, over here we have my bad. Yeah, what? One would think I didn't know what I was doing. So, you could have a car or a bus or whatever when you begin with, and then you find other buses. For example, there's another bus over there, although it has been stripped of its wheels and just about everything else. You find things, for example, this has got blood in it, but we don't need blood. That's got gas in it. That's got gas in it as well, but we don't need gas, we need diesel. Fortunately, I do carry a container of diesel behind my bus and it's full of diesel. Yeah, it's got 500 litres of diesel in it. The reason I'm not putting that into my engine just yet is because you see how this is 99% diesel? My plan is to get rid of all the diesel and then pour out the rest. But I want to get rid of all the diesel by driving. So if I get rid of all the diesel and then pour out the rest, then I can put that stuff in because that's pure and this is 99%. I know there's not much difference, it just looks nicer to have 100%. So, yeah. What more is there to say, really? You have a road, which is this road, and you have to drive along that road. Nope, the poles should be on the right, shouldn't they? Okay. So, there are lots of different things in this game that will interest you. Well, hopefully anyway. For example, there's different Easter eggs. I'm not going to spoiler any of them because I recommend you play it. It's called The Long Drive. Can you see over there how long the road is? It winds and twists, and it also turns. Shock horror. So, I wasn't planning on this to be a very long video, to be honest. I was only planning on it to be about 10 minutes long. So, I just wanted to show you how this game works. Oh, just by the way, this is not going to be an interesting video. It's going to be me driving along a road for a while, trying to keep you entertained and hopefully succeeding, but probably failing. Oh, another thing that happens in this game is when you crash, your wheels can sometimes go flying off and you need to run across a field before they roll down a hill. In case that's interesting. If you're wondering why I've got barrels of fuel in my bus, it's because, well, you need fuel. It's not actually just fuel. We've got water in some of them, engine oil in some others. So here's a building. This is a bus stop. So if we stop at the bus stop, even though it's on the left, but if we stop here, brake. Okay. Put the handbrake on, very important. And pick that barrel up, drop it, and open the door. This is an example of a building or a structure. It's not a very good example because it hasn't got much in it. It's got some alcohol in it, it's got some more alcohol in it, and it's got some water in it. And it's got 2 turds in it. This is... oh, it's bullets for a gun. But I don't need a gun. So we'll close the door. Put the handbrake off. We can drive away. So that's an example of getting off your bus. It's going to look at a building. Can you see how there's a rock? Okay, that was not a very good rock. But did you see for a split second how there was a rock in the road? If you hit that rock, glitchy madness happens. I've hit a rock and flown about 20 meters in the air before and landed. That's not good when that happens. In case that wasn't already abundantly clear. You know earlier when I said you had to piss in your engine every time something failed? And that's not entirely true, but you learn quite a lot about mechanics and stuff here. For example, if I were to remove the radiator, or fill the radiator up with something incorrect, the bus would still run for quite a while, and then it overheats. But you don't see that massive plume of smoke, even if the radiator isn't there, because that plume of smoke actually comes from the radiator itself. So I didn't know that before this. So just tell your parents, unless you're an adult, that this is interesting and it's an educational game, and then they'll have to let you play it. Anyway, I think I've probably bored you enough by now. And if you haven't already left, well thank you. And I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye. That's a big rock. Imagine that on the road. Once again, struggle to find the stop recording button, but then again, that's just everything.